Turning now to Storm Watch 12 meteorologist Josh Colberth as far as weather goes today. Cold temperatures this morning, are we going to see that kind of sticking around throughout the day?
No, eventually we'll get to a more mild place, especially in our west side valleys. It will, of course, be a little bit chillier on the east side today up in the mountains, but for places such as the Shasta Valley, maybe some of us are going to touch 50 degrees. Right now, we're nowhere near 50 degrees, 12 degrees this morning at the Rain Rock Casino. And it's even colder east of the Cascades as we're at 7 degrees this morning in Lakeview, 4 degrees in Christmas Valley, a pair of 10s for Chemolt and Klamath Falls. In the Rogue Valley, we're hovering around 20 degrees and we're right at freezing in Brookings this morning. And that's why we have a mixture of frost advisories and freeze warnings that run until 8 this morning. So hopefully last night you took all the necessary precautions to protect those pets, the plumbing, and the plants outdoors. It's kind of a given that today we're going to go with the heavy jacket once again for the Rogue Valley Coatcast. It's been the heavy jacket throughout the course of the week. Now a little bit later in the day, this is the change in the Coatcast, is that you might want to switch it out for a light jacket or maybe no jacket at all, depending on how warm or cold-blooded you are. So those temperatures, they're going to get into the mid-50s and we will have loads of sunshine, just very vivid blue skies all throughout the place today. Mild temperatures in our west side valleys, a little bit colder down in Siskiyou County and a little bit colder on the east side as well, but we'll be in the mid-50s in the Rogue Valley, also along the coast as well. It'll end up being a very pleasant Friday, cooler temperatures aside. Then for tonight, we have another cold one in store as we'll be in the teens there on the east side. Well below freezing within our west side valleys once again. We'll finally get above freezing for the first night in a while there along the coast. But those winds will start picking up, so it will feel a little bit brisk. And also, you'll see the cloud icons here on the screen. Those are clouds increasing ahead of a system that will bring us some rainfall starting on Saturday. So let's time it all out. This is 8 in the morning on Saturday. Those clouds continue to increase. And then by the time we're getting into the afternoon, the rain arrives there along the coast, and then it'll start to spread inland throughout the course of the day. So I think the rule of thumb is the earlier the plans on Saturday, at least the outdoor plans, the better. Sunday, it's not necessarily going to be a washout, but it's looking like we have a pretty decent chance for showers all throughout the Rogue Valley, really all throughout southern Oregon and northern California, especially on the west side. And this is just the start of what's going to end up being a very active pattern in. It's looking like we're going to have an atmospheric river that's going to work through the area all throughout next week, and that is a godsend just given the drought conditions that we have. Of course, we had the drought monitor update yesterday. The severe drought got extended into Curry County, into Josephine County, so seeing 6 to 7 straight days of rainfall along the coast is a very encouraging sign. And then in Siskiyou County, where the extreme drought kind of ballooned over southwestern Siskiyou County, seeing all of this on this graphic is also very encouraging. Now, there will be a little bit of a winter weather element to all of this. Those snow levels will be lower Saturday night going into Sunday morning. Then once again, Sunday night going into Monday morning, those snow levels will be right around 3,000 feet, but they're going to raise up pretty quickly to around 5,000, 6,000 feet a little bit later in the week. So it's looking like the mountains won't necessarily get as much snow, but any precipitation is definitely very welcome, just given the very dry month of January that we had in the dry start to February. And the Rogue Valley, of course, we went 37 days without seeing precipitation. It's looking like we're going to have maybe 5, maybe 6 days in a row of rain.
And we love to see that because it sounds like we really need that.
We really need it, and ask, and sometimes ye shall receive.
Well, I'm glad you asked, and I'm glad that you received. It's about time.
I'm glad I pushed the right buttons, made the right calls, and voila, here we go.
There we go. Thanks, Josh.
Of course.